Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. Apologies for the length of time actually between the last video. I just haven't really, I have a very limited amount of trees, so there's not necessarily always so much to record on. But there is the beech tree, which I really want to do a quick update video on, just for the logs, the journal logs, and to update those who are following this tree. Obviously if you go back, you'll see what this tree was when we first got it, how thin each of the branches used to be, and now look at this, it's actually looking like a tree. You can see the big cut we did up here is now being hidden. It has already, if I zoom in, you can see that, oh Christ, there's a leaf in the way. You can see, if it will focus, maybe, there is a bit of callus already starting, which is great around the edges of that. You can, oh Jesus, tell I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, you can see all the callus around the edges just starting. It's not been long since we've done that cut, so that's coming along really well. Now, just to a quick update on what I'm doing and how it's coming out with this many branches. Obviously I let it grow to begin with. And then what I've basically been doing is, I don't think there's any examples on here to show unfortunately, but I let them grow the first set of leaves out, and then once that second set of leaves, the massive buds that you tend to have on beech trees, which are like 3 leaves in one, once those ones pop out into leaf, I actually tend to pinch them off, and this is just basically to stop it from extending massively, and to try and stimulate a bit more of the back buds that may be a bit more dormant on the tree. But if I lift this up here, you can look at this pad here of this one here. Absolutely great. We're going to have loads, once this all hardens off, we're going to have absolutely tons and tons of branches to play with and select. Same with this pad down here. We've got a really nice pad. We've got this branch here, which is a bit weak. Oh Christ, I do have to apologise for my crappy filming skills. We've got this branch here which is a bit weak. It's still growing, it's still got lots of growth. It's probably just because it's overshadowed by the top a bit, so I might, when I come to trimming the tree, I will give majority of the trim to the top section, and I'll probably let a lot of the bottom section to continue to grow, because obviously these branches down the bottom we ideally want to make thicker than this one up here, and currently the top one, the apex branch, is the thickest. But anyway, the apex we want, you know, this is the kind of size I want it to be fair, this size. So this pad length is good here, but what we want to do is just pad it out a bit more, get that ramification in there, and then bring in and deal with. So we've got obviously this branch in here we've got to deal with. We've also had a few new branches come out of the trunk here. These will probably be removed at some point, because obviously we want the energy going into the actual branches that we've selected last winter, rather than the these new ones that are coming out. There is one here as well. We had a new branch here coming right out the trunk. That one will probably be removed as well. I'm not sure. I've left it on now just in case I wanted another branch coming out. I know it's coming directly towards you, but it might blend in these pads a bit more, and we might want a continuous pad to just break the lines, like the eyesight. But at the moment, really pleased with how this is coming on. It's growing really well in this pot, which is great. Tons and tons of new growth. We repotted this, and it it was not this year but last year, into this much smaller pot compared to what it was. A bit of a job to fit it in, but apart from that, it is looking absolutely smashing. Wait until it hardens off, we'll get some wire on, and hopefully this tree in the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 years will turn into something absolutely amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.